I am testing this on my computer. It does look different, but I wanted to see if it would work. Greetings, everybody. Yeah, up to now, I've been doing live since last year, number of different topics, but usually something encouraging and business related. And let me see. It's really hard to do this. Oh, okay. Now I can actually see how I look. Okay. So, yeah, all right. The hair is a mess, and I'm wearing. You ever have a piece of clothing that feels comfortable to you, and you just wear it, even though it's not the nicest looking thing? Kind of like Linus Van Pelt and Peanuts with his blanket. That's kind of this sweatshirt's been giving me a lot of personal comfort lately. So I just going to go ahead and wear it today. Sorry I missed y'all yesterday. I was in a dentist chair for 3 hours, having massive pain inflicted upon me. Now, granted, the guy was really good and the results were 5 star, but yeah, yesterday was just kind of lost because I wasn't feeling all that good. So, but I got a good night's sleep. I'm back. Happy Friday. And I was doing a couple of uh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was starting a little series on how I started this business. And hey, Andrea, how you doing? Glad you're here. Thank you. Let me get you a face. All right. Yeah, I kind of like this because I'm used to that is not a good smiley face. Let's try that again. There you go. Okay. I was talking about the genesis and basic evolution of this business. It's been several days. In fact, I think the last time I did one of these was last Saturday. I look because I need to see where I'd left off at. I'm going to keep these short. They have to be under 10 minutes for a couple of the platforms anyway. But where last we left off, I'll recap a little bit since it's been a while. I started the business in 2017 because I ended up being the accountant and one of the two partners in a rock band. And then I said to myself, maybe I should be doing this for a business instead of the business I was trying to start, which was basically a health and fitness products online. And it kind of evolved into enough bookkeeping work to make about $700 in 2017. And I was in 2018 kind of talking about how I started to actually find some more professional help and build a business online, and created a few clients that way. Well, not created, but found and grateful to be serving a few clients. And I had gotten to the point where I was talking about how I discovered that I'm very comfortable and happy and capable of being able to um, provide S corp services for people, get them the S corp election, and then do all the separate tax filings that need to be done and everything to stay in compliance and save thousands of dollars on taxes every year. And I will launch into that in more detail with anybody that cares to ask me. So this is how you find me. Just send me a direct message, by the way. But I was in the middle of 2018 when I left off, and I was kind of talking about that. In fact, that I was a real estate agent for about 7 months in 1986, and I think that's about where I left off. So now I'm about 4 minutes in with about five to go. So um, today I will share with you what the rest of my 2018 was like. I came to a decision that with the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, again, I might have mentioned this last time, but you may recall, I know it's been 3 years and a lot's happened since then, but basically our current administration and the Congress at that time, and the House of Representatives, the Senate were both majority of the same party at that time, and they had put through this thing called TCJA, which is Tax Cuts and Jobs Act. And I saw that, Andrea. That's funny. You're younger than my kids, by the way. So anyway, where was I? Tax Cuts and Jobs Act was signed into law right before Christmas of 2017, and most of its um, changes went into effect in 2018, and it created a tremendous upheaval in the tax code because a lot of things changed. One thing that changed for everybody is they changed the size of the 1040 down to a postcard, but they added 6 pages of schedules to it. And ask me how I feel about that later. I'm not going to go into it now. But I saw that there was a trend, and people were going to need folks to be able to help them navigate these unsteady and choppy waters. Good metaphor, right? So I have always been interested in doing taxes, and also I took the college courses necessary to have the educational background to be a CPA in Colorado up until the end of 2015. They changed the law, and you have to have a master's now. A natural evolution of the thought process here was I looked into becoming an enrolled agent. Now, enrolled agents are two classes of people. One is former IRS examiners and other employees with a certain amount of experience that file a form and pay us a specific amount of money for the application process, or it is open to anyone else that demonstrates a proficiency in tax subjects and representation. And what that means is 3 very long tests. My CPA friends know that you guys have to take 4 very long tests on a variety of subjects to basically become a certified public accountant. The EA process is similar. The tests are probably a little bit shorter, and there are only 3 of them: business, individual taxes, and representation. And I looked into what it would take to study for, become knowledgeable in, and pass the test for being an enrolled agent. And I saw that there was a significant investment of both time and money to do so, but I got myself confident in my ability to do it, and basically the necessity to be able to serve my clients to the best of my ability would increase by having this designation. And I'll tell you the main reason why. Everybody gets those sphincter puckering IRS letters with the window, and it's got your address in it. It says IRS and the return address, and you're like, oh God, what happened? Okay. And then you get these notices, and you owe this, or they want that, or whatever. I call them IRS nastygrams, just to kind of give it a funny designation. But basically, as an enrolled agent, if I have power of attorney for you, which is a simple process, takes a couple weeks from the process it if I fax it in for you, I can make that phone call for you, basically act as your power of attorney. You have to be an attorney, a CPA, or an enrolled agent. So I do, in fact, provide those services for people now, and I'm happy to do it. And this is a level of service that I'm actually really grateful to be able to provide for folks, because it's nerve-wracking. People don't know the questions to ask because, basically, if you're selling real estate or any one of a number of other things that you might be doing for a living, your expertise is not in tax, and tax is hopelessly obfuscated. It's as bad as the healthcare insurance field. It's just lay people don't understand it, and you don't have to. You shouldn't have to. Any more than you should understand medicine. That's what we hire doctors for. So I made that decision, and I waited basically an additional 6 weeks because I had applied for that EA credential in November of 20. I got to look at the year. Yeah, 2018. After having passed all my tests and everything, I got that form off, and turns out the 35-day shutdown. Remember that? Mr. Trump wanted his wall, all that stuff. Okay. So what happened was my credential came late, but it finally did come through on February 21st of 2019. I had to look up it to remember. So that's basically why I became an EA, and I'll go into a little bit more about what all that entails, but my 10 minutes are up in a few seconds. So I'd like to wish you all an abundantly healthy day, full of peace and joy, and be kind to strangers. And for now, namaste. Let me see if I can figure out how to turn this off. There we go.